Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle see his banner go. At the sign of triumph, Satan's host doth flee. On then, Christian soldiers, on to victory. Hell's foundations quiver at the shout of praise. Brothers, lift your voices, and loud your anthems raise. Like a mighty army moves the church of God. Brothers, we are treading where the saints have trod. We are not divided, all one body we, one in hope and doctrine, one in charity. Onward then, ye people, join our happy throng. Blend with ours your voices in the triumph song. Glory, laud, and honor unto Christ the King. This through countless ages men and angels sing. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Onward, Christian Soldiers was written in 1865 with no intention of it ever being published and no intention of it ever becoming popular with adults. Sabine Baring Gould, its author, was at the time a teacher of a school in Yorkshire County, England, and he recounts how and why he wrote these words. He says it was written in a very simple fashion. Whit Monday is a holiday and a day when many school festivals take place in Yorkshire, and it was one Whit Monday that it was arranged that our school, or his school, should join its forces with that of a neighboring village, and he wanted the children to sing when marching from one village to the other. But he couldn't think of anything that was quite suitable. So he sat up at night and resolved to write something himself, and Onward, Christian Soldiers was the result of this writing. It was written in great haste, and he was afraid that some of the rhymes were faulty, but he was very surprised by the great popularity that this hymn came to hold. And though it was never meant for publication, it nevertheless found its way into print later that year, and soon it became included in English hymnals around the world. It caught on, though, in the United States, at least in part, because it tapped into the soldier spirit left in the hearts of many young and old Americans by the 4 years of the Civil War, which had just ended. In 1871, Arthur Sullivan wrote the tune that is now familiar to this hymn, which further popularized the hymn, and it has ever since been a standard in many of the hymnals that we continue to use today. Due to its militaristic theme, this hymn has encountered some resistance in recent years, and some liberal groups have removed it from their hymn books entirely. However, friends, it is appropriate to remember that Paul commands Timothy in 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3 to share in suffering as a good soldier of Jesus Christ, and that he also instructs the church to put on the whole armor of God, because we are constantly wrestling against the spiritual forces of evil, Ephesians chapter 6. The words of this hymn, though, make it very clear that the focus is upon a spiritual battle, that our foe is Satan, not man, and that our King and Commander-in-Chief is the eternal, all-powerful Christ, whose kingdom cannot fall. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, but before we end this program, I would like to extend an invitation to you to join us this upcoming Sunday through Wednesday for our gospel meeting with Brother John DeBerry from Memphis, Tennessee. Brother DeBerry preaches for the Coleman Avenue Church of Christ. He also is a Tennessee state representative, and he has served in that capacity for about 25 years. Brother DeBerry is an outstanding gospel preacher, and he's going to be presenting 6 very timely lessons on the subject of America, a return to righteousness. We hope that you're able to join us for any or all of these services. The meeting times will be Sunday morning Bible class at 9 o'clock. Sunday morning worship will begin at 9:50. We will gather on Sunday evening at 6 o'clock for evening worship, and then on Monday through Wednesday evenings we will meet at 7 for worship services. We hope that you are able to join us for any or all of these services. Friends, we hope that you have a good day today and a blessed weekend ahead.